What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. I am the House Hacking Mom, and today I'm going to share with y'all another Aldi haul. This is a smaller Aldi haul than I typically do because this week it's actually only me and the kids. So we're not going to be eating quite as much food, and I decided instead of spending my entire $100 budget for the week, I was just going to go ahead and spend less, and then that way I'll have a little bit of extra room to work with for the rest of the month. So this is the first week of December. We just finished eating all of our Thanksgiving leftovers, and now we had to kind of restock our fridge. So I'm going to go ahead real quick and show you what our refrigerator looks like before we go to the grocery store, and then we're going to go and come back and I will show you everything that I bought and what I plan to make with it. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the video. We don't actually need any meat this week. I do need bacon and lunch meat. So that should help keep the budget really low, but if we go to the store and I see anything that's on sale, I looked at the sales paper and it didn't look like there would be, but sometimes there's stuff on sale that isn't even in the sales paper. So if I see anything that looks like a really good deal, like maybe a Christmas ham or something that's gonna expire in a couple weeks and they go ahead and put it heavily marked down or something like that, I go ahead and get it. But otherwise, I'm just not going to buy it because we don't need it. And unless something is on sale for a really good deal, it doesn't really help me any to go ahead and stock up and use up that space in my refrigerator or freezer. So just to give you guys a really quick look at what's in my refrigerator before we go grocery shopping, I just have probably a little under half a gallon of milk, just a little bit of heavy whipping cream left in here that we use in our coffee pretty much exclusively. I've got a little bit of green onions that I'm going to be using up in an Asian dish this week. This is just my sourdough starter, and that's some sauce that I'm keeping back there, homemade sauce. I have like 4 eggs left in this egg carton, so definitely going to be needing some eggs. This is our oatmeal bake that me and the kids are going to be eating this week. This is leftovers from the other night. This is just chicken, pasta, and a little bit of broccoli back there. This is a little bit of pumpkin bread. It's almost all gone, so we'll also finish that up. This is just lard, actually, that I bought at Walmart because I wanted to try baking with pure lard this Christmas instead of using Crisco, which is in a lot of, Christmas cookies and Christmas baking. A lot of older recipes, not really old recipes, but a lot of our grandmothers would have cooked with Crisco. So I was going to try doing lard, which is what our great-grandmothers probably would have cooked with. So I've been trying that and actually really loving the flavor that it gives. In this drawer, I just have a little bit of ham left from one of our Thanksgivings that we had, a little bit of sliced cheese, and then just some pepperoni that I keep for pizza. Down in here, we just have a little bit of some bean soup the kids and I are going to finish for lunch today. And then this is the vegetable drawer, so it's looking pretty sad. I just have a thing of celery in here that we will eat in soup this week. Just a couple of carrots left in this bag that we will also eat in soup this week. And then the fruit drawer is also kind of sad. So I've just got 3 lemons in there, and then also a bag of ginger that I will also use in some Asian cooking this week. So we're really low on the fresh produce, as you can see this week, and that's where most of my budget is going to be going. So let's go ahead and go shopping. All right, we are back from the store, and we had lunch, put the kids down for their nap, and I'm going to quick run through all of these groceries here that I have here on my island and tell you how much they each cost and how I plan to use them in our meal plan for this week for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So starting in this corner, I got a box of freezer gallon bags. I use these to store all sorts of things. I use them to store chicken bones for bone broth. I use them to freeze meals that I've already made. I go through them all the time. So I was out, I needed these. These were $2.09. And then I got a new roll of parchment paper because it is baking season and we're all gonna be going through this pretty quickly. So that was $2.39. I got a gallon of milk, so that was $2.17. I got a big container of heavy whipping cream. This was $2.99. Usually, at least at my Aldi, they only have the pint size. So it was nice to see this size because it'll just last longer. And I don't think they charged any more per ounce or anything like that. They didn't have the smaller ones there today, so I couldn't compare. I don't remember from memory, but I assume that it was still the same price per ounce or maybe even a little bit cheaper, so that was nice. We got some thick cut bacon here. You guys know I buy this all the time. This was $8.49 for 24 ounces. This is 1.5 pounds of bacon. And I use this not only for the bacon itself, but I also, every time I make bacon, the rendered fat I pour into a little jar and I just keep it in the refrigerator, and I use that for all kinds of things. You can use it to add a little bit of bacon flavor to potatoes or vegetables. Probably my favorite way to use it is to use it to make grilled cheese sandwiches. If you make grilled cheese sandwiches where you grease the pan with bacon fat, oh my goodness, the best grilled cheese of your life. And bacon's expensive, so I think it's really good to get the full use out of the bacon that you can. Use every part of it. Get your full use out of that money. And then we got some unsalted butter here. Often I just buy salted butter because then I can use it both in our little butter crock, and I will use it in baking if it's only a small amount, but we're gonna be making a lot of cookies and I don't want that salt to throw off the recipes. So I got unsalted butter this time, so that was $1.99 a piece. We got this ham right here. This is a new product at our Aldi. It's Castlewood Reserve brand. I have never seen this before, and it says there no artificial colors or flavors. They still use natural flavors, of course, but they're not as bad as artificial flavors, and there's no nitrates or nitrates added. So this definitely looks like it should be a step up from the conventional deli meat that they usually carry, at least at my Aldi. I've never seen this brand before. Hopefully it is a little bit of a step up. I'm excited to try it. It's our first time buying it. This was $5.49 for a full pound. So it wasn't any more expensive than the conventional ham because it's a larger container. The conventional ham is only sold in 1/2 pound sizes. So I'm excited to try this. I hope it's really delicious. We then got some elbow pasta here. This was $1.39. They usually have it in a box, but today they have it in a bag. So there's that. Today I only got one broccoli crown. This was $3.49 for 2 good sized crowns here. And then I got 2 pounds of green beans. The green beans today actually looked really nice. So I'm hoping that they will be delicious. I tried to go a little bit easier on the vegetables this week because it's only me and the kids. We're gonna struggle to get through all of these vegetables with just us. I will probably cook both of these together and then just have them as leftovers, because if I wait until we eat all of this until I cook the next one, it might not be as good. So it'll probably be better just to go ahead and blanch all of these together, and then we'll just eat off of them as leftovers over the week. And then this is my own homemade bread. This is my sourdough loaf. I have the recipe for that here on my YouTube channel. If you're curious, you can go look up that recipe. But I just have that shown here just to remind you that this is what we're going to be using for sandwiches this week. And I've got the deli meat here, and then I already have the sliced cheese like you guys saw in my fridge. So that will be a lot of our lunches this week, that and just eating off of leftovers. I got a 3-pack of gift tape. This was $3.29, which actually seems a little bit expensive just for 3 rolls of tape, but you know, I buy tape 3 times a year. So it may have been cheaper at Walmart, but I just went ahead and got it. Makes my life easier, you know? And we got a 2-pound bag of carrots. Carrots are the best, guys, because they will last in your refrigerator for the longest time, and they're so cheap. They're really hard to beat, and they are very, very good for you. So these were $1.59. These will be going in the cheeseburger soup that I will be making later this week. I got some Navel Oranges here. This was a 4-pound bag for $3.99. We will be eating these, and I also will be slicing and dehydrating some of these to make Christmas decorations this year. So hopefully those turn out pretty. Then got a package of yellow onions. These were only 79 cents today, which was crazy. And the garlic here was $1.50. And then I got these essential oil blend that they had at Aldi. And obviously, guys, I know this is probably the slowest essential oil quality there could possibly be, because it only cost $3.79. But my plan is just to use these in my cleaner. I smelled it, and it smells basically like a mix of lavender and eucalyptus. So I'm just gonna put this in my cleaners. I've been running low and I thought I'd give it a try because really I just wanted my cleaners just to make the house smell nice. I'm not using it for any real, aromatherapy or anything like that. So thought I'd give those a try because I'd never seen that at Aldi before. So that was, again, $3.79. Moving over here, we got some apples. We've actually already opened this bag and taken some out, but this is just a good old 3-pound bag of gala apples. This was $2.49. And then I got 2 bags of the mandarin oranges. These are 3-pound bags. So I got 6 pounds of mandarin oranges because they were on sale for $2.49 a piece, which is really cheap. I mean, just a week ago, they were between $4 and $5 every week. So that is a really good deal. And the nice thing about oranges, you'll see I obviously have a lot of citrus here between the navel oranges and the 2 bags of mandarin oranges. But oranges will last in your refrigerator for quite a long time. Plus, kids go through these like candy. So we will definitely go through these before they go bad. And then I got a good size bunch of bananas. This was $1.09. I got this Timberwick candle right here. This was actually a little bit of a splurge. This was $5.99. They didn't have the scent that I really wanted. This is cinnamon wreath, but it still smells pretty good. And it has the kind of wick that actually makes the sound of a fire burning. I had this burning actually originally in the video, but then I had to stop and redo it because this sound is actually pretty loud. It's a lot of background noise. So that is pretty cool and it works really well. Then I got 2 dozen eggs. These were $1.08 a piece. And we will be using the eggs for breakfast. I also have the oatmeal bake in the refrigerator like I showed you guys. And between that and the eggs, we will be able to bake Christmas cookies and make breakfast. And then lastly, I just got some of the specialty vanilla ice cream that they have at Aldi. This is actually pretty good quality ice cream. If you want to know the quality of your ice cream, you can honestly just pick up the carton, and if it feels heavy, then that's a good thing. Low quality ice cream weighs nothing because it's just whipped air. So if you look here at the ingredients, this is cream. It has some skim milk in it, sugar, pasteurized egg yolks, and vanilla extract. And that's it. That is what ice cream should be made out of. If you look at the ingredients for their conventional ice cream, the ingredient list is this long. So this only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ingredients, and one of them is vanilla extract. So this is a really good high quality ice cream from Aldi and we love it. And of course it is a little bit more expensive. It was $3.99. So altogether, this Aldi haul was pretty small. It was only $72.35. So I am just going to use that savings. Usually I spend around $100 a week on groceries. That is the budget I usually hit. But because I was able to spend less today, I'm just going to kind of set that money aside and I will use it as I need to throughout the month. And I just wanted to touch on it really quick because often if we don't find that we need as much food in a particular week, then we look at, what can we stock up on? And that's totally fine. I do that too sometimes, especially if you see something on sale like meat, for example, and you can just buy a bunch of it and keep it in your freezer. I do that. You guys have seen Aldi hauls where I have done that before. But if there aren't any good sales on of things that you actually eat all the time, it's better just to not spend the extra money because often we don't think that far ahead of what we're going to be eating, what we're going to be cooking, what guests we're going to have over, what our kids are going to be into eating, what they're not going to be into eating. And you buy food ahead of time and it often just goes to waste, or we forget that we bought it and we end up still spending the same money that we would have spent anyway. We don't always save money by stocking up on items unless it's done with specific intention. So if you don't have a plan for using that extra money for something particular, it's better just to not spend it than try to just wing it while you're at the grocery store. And just to let you guys know what we're going to be having for dinners this week, we have 2 nights where we're going to be eating at other people's homes, which is really awesome. But for the other nights of the week, we are going to be having spaghetti and meatballs, and I already have that cooked and in the freezer, not the pasta, but the sauce and the meatballs. And I have that recipe on my YouTube channel here. I can link it below. We're going to be having cheeseburger soup, and I have that recipe on my YouTube channel. I can link it below as well. And then we're going to be having a Asian stir fry, which is called 3-cup chicken, technically. And I have that recipe in my What We Eat in a Week video. So if you're curious about that, just make sure you go check that out. And then the other 2 nights we'll be eating leftovers, because like I said, it's just me and the 2 toddlers. We can't eat that much food. And even so, we're probably going to struggle to eat up the things that I bought. So I really hope you guys enjoyed that Aldi haul. If you did, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I make videos like this every week about frugal living, healthy eating, and minimalist parenting. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.